baddest kid off the playground. I call the shots, everybody better stay down. I am the boss, you can come and get.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Fires for three. And that one is off. The pass to Wheeler. Going inside. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Chandler outside. That shot missing. And the Wildcats the other way now. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Great look, but off the mark. James outside, bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Wheeler, he's guarded by Chandler. For three. Chandler with the rebound. Shoots. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Wheeler. That shot off. Good D by James. Chandler outside. Down low. And no good that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. Passes it to Wheeler. The tray. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Chandler scanning the floor. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wheeler, he's guarded by Chandler.
Chandler, first personal foul, first team foul.
On defense, the visitors. Tries it from 9. That's good on the jump shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the paint. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Fires the three. Chandler with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Chandler throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Both teams will make substitutions. the wing.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Toppin.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Buries the long-range jumper.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
To the inside. James trying to free himself up. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And so here are the Wildcats. 4-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The pass to Hopkins. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
A hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Launches it. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Will it go? Boom! He jams it straight down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
Third team foul. At the line for your Wildcats. Where? At the line for 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. He's off on the second. Wildcats making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And he nails the third. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
2 shots.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. The 19-foot shot, he gets it in there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And there's the drive. And no good. And the Wildcats the other way now. Great D that time from Powell.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The layup off target.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Wildcats ending the first quarter with a 13-5 run. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment now. at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wildcats?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for the Wildcats.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Can't hit the free throw line jump.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Number 25.
It's good from long range.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Takes it inside. Nice D from Chandler. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Number 2.
He's got 7.
This really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Looking to end the run. Knocks down the 3-ball. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Can't connect from 13 feet out. A tight game here in Cleveland. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go. And the Wildcats the other way now. Leans from outside. Chandler with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
From downtown, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Fires from deep. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3.
Charging foul call.
On Wednesday, then on Friday.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
There's a good screen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. First
And
team
with the
foul.
offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Bailey's checked in for James. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He shoots again, and it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Chandler the pass to Bailey. Fades back. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north. Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here are the Wildcats, trailing by 4. Cleaner from distance. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, no one really near him, but still he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
That one, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now. For the 3, buries it from three-point range. And the Wildcats lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
So both teams changing it up here.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And so here are the Wildcats. Toppin can't get it to go. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wildcats. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Right now, they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, the Wildcats, they're down there in the 10th spot. Shoots the 3. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Defensive foul called on. 0. Second personal foul.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here he goes. And yes, it's good. He's got 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
56 seconds left in the first half. Here's Grady. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Wildcats lead by 5.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Pass to Powell. To the right side. Here's the 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
40 seconds left in the first half of the game. They set the pick. Tries from 10. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Toppin, no one around him. Drains the three-pointer. Toppin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wildcats.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand whole punt.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those three-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And you talk about dunk contests, some great performances throughout the years. Shaq, whose did you prefer? Kenny's or mine, the elevator, Ernie Johnson?
Oh boy, here we go. Ernie, don't ask me about the dunk contest. You can ask me about game dunks, putting fools through the rims, elbow sandwiches. Oh, now I'm getting hungry.
Care for some barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken, all right.
What do you prefer on your elbow sandwiches?
I'll take some barbecue.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the home team.
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Tries it from 19. Good. He hits the jump shot. 11 points in the game. Passes it to James. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with the three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all three. And so here are the Wildcats. He takes it in. Here's Grady. Hits it from three-point range.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Jacks up a three. Can't hit that one. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
At the line for your Wildcats, number 3. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
That's tipped. To the left wing. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Wildcats lead by 19.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To end the run, it's tipped. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Chandler. Off the inbound, no good. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the inside. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
making a switch here. From the stripe. Second chance shot. He lays it in. 10 points for him.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And James pulls it down. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Chandler outside. Second shot opportunity. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Wheeler. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, James. He has 5.
James.
No coverage that time. James has got 7 points in the game.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Here's Ware. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Wildcats lead by 17. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Chandler. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
This one for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
That one falls. He's got 18.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Launches a 3. Cans it from downtown.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
On the wing, James. Let's go. Gets a very good look and converts. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
So both teams making some changes here.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the pass to Toppin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Toppin's got 6.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Powell. James in the post. No good. Shot missing. And the Wildcats the other way now. Sinks the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks chills.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here are the Wildcats. They're on a 12-4 run. There's the screen. Here's Hopkins, drilled from 11 feet out. He's got 5.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
3-pointer. No good on that one. From outside the arc. No good that time. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
From deep. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Toppin sets a screen for Collins. Out left to the wing. A 3-ball. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for your Wildcats.
And he hits the first of 3.
Taking 3
So
shots.
it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Wildcats just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter roll. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. To the paint, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
3-pointer. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries. Puts up a 3, and the 3-ball is good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Grady, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Here's Chandler. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Well, what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wildcats?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wildcats.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Passes to Wheeler. Shot from 12. Got a piece of it. Beyond the arc. Chandler's shot. Good.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show
for the away team.
Free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Wildcats making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The three, it's deflected, and they recover. 5 on the clock, and the basket is good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
With the drive. From past the arc. Traps in the tray. He's got 27.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doesn't go for him. Eight feet away. And that's good off the glass that time.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Good. And the Wildcats lead by 9.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Driving to the basket. Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Wheeler misses from close range.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, during the last time out, I heard the Wildcats coach talking with his team. He told them, look, you're in a good spot. But one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to James. Shoots over Toppin, and it's James missing. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he slams it one-handed.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Chandler outside. James outside. There's the pick. The three. That shot off. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Down low. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Number 3.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
There's 1:26 left in the game. A three ball. Nailed from three-point land.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Hits the close-range jumper. 25 points in the game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Wildcats.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And it ends up out of bounds.
Checking in for the away team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Puts the move on. Toppin pulls it in. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.